Welcome to Elder Scrolls Online. So, last time I spoke about buying a wolf or a bear for a mount from the crown store, and well, since I decided to pay for the subscription for the game anyway, I got some crowns. So, I used some of those and bought this wolf mount. So now I'm feeling, well, more like a wildling. I have a bear and I am riding a wolf. Now anyway, I had this this quest to find somebody's brother around here, so let's get to that. I should probably assume everybody is hostile to me when I get here. I can take over their things, that probably means they are all hostile then. Speaking of hostile and things, let's use some... I think I have the starter food stuff still around, huh? Yep, I do. Let's use those away while I am here. Oh good, he's here. Or rather, notes are here. Ooh, soul gem. Hells yes. Take everything. Cannot read the book. Okay, well. Tribal unification, blah blah blah. Even consider. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Dodge that. Okay. Thought my bear vanished there, huh? Anything else I can take in this camp still? Ooh. Definitely is. Battle axes and great swords and boots. And a bow. Probably need an upgraded bow. Mine is a number of levels old, however it does still have that I found your brother's craziness.
You seem to have survived your visit to the Red Exiles camp. Did you find my brother? Interesting. I never suspected that the outcasts were disciplined enough to keep records such as this. Oh no. I can't believe my brother would be so... brazen. It means that Chodala really has changed. With his newfound powers and rising ambitions, I fear what he plans for the tribes. I suppose you have a right to know what I'm talking about. Take this. I found it among my brother's possessions. Chodala discovered new power out in the wilderness, and it changed his view of the world. He writes about it in that document. Now he believes he's the Nerevarine, and incites the tribes while I try to keep them all from doing anything rash. While the prophecy of the Nerevarine can be interpreted as the end of the tribunal, I have always seen it as a prediction of hope and peace. Chodala and some Ashlanders, such as the Red Exiles, favor war. That's not the Nerevarine I believe in. He uses an Ashkon's words to plant dark ideas in his followers. Ideas that speak of false gods, lost traditions, and the need for a cleansing war. His words become more forceful every day, but I hope to dissuade him from this violent course. You don't know? I thought... No, you're not an Ashlander, and the House Elves rarely talk about such things. Long ago, there was a hero named Nerevar. He fought alongside the Tribunal, before they claimed to be gods, until they betrayed him. So our legends say. Nerevar united the Kaima and forged an alliance with the Dwemer. He died at the Battle of Red Mountain. We believe the Tribunal hastened his demise, despite Vivek's claims to the contrary. The Nerevarine is a promise and a prophecy. We believe that, through the power of Azura, Nerevar will return to unite all Dunmer, House and Ashlander alike, and make Morrowind great again. The returned Nerevar will be known as the Nerevarine. All I know is that his new power frightens me. Chodala returned from a sojourn in the wilderness more vibrant, more commanding. He's always been strong, but now he's fearless, practically invincible, and swifter than the fastest Ashlander scout. Chodala says his new abilities strengthen his claim as the Nerevarine. I think it's the staff he carries. He had it when he returned, and now it's always at his side. I know it's unreasonable, but I hate that staff. He calls it Sunara.
Okay, did the quest not have a follow-up or something? Well, but fix that then, huh? Ashlander camp, huh? Alright, where is this, was this Ashlander camp? Down the road, right? Yes. I do quite like the running animation of this wolf though. I'll have to admit that, it looks fairly good. Still probably not worth the purchase overall because I already had the Imperial horse, but hey. I like the running animation, so I will go with it. And I had the crowns anyway. Oh, right, so...
Well, there certainly aren't Ashlanders, not with those tails. This is... disturbing.
I can't believe this. Why allow the Warclaws to run roughshod over the camp like this? What's House Ridderin thinking? And what in the name of the three have they done with the Ashlanders? My brother often visited this camp. Took me along a couple of times. It used to be such a vibrant place. So full of life. I know House Ridderin wants to expand along the western coast, but I never expected they'd set the Warclaws loose like this. If Ulran was here, he'd never stand for the Warclaws invading the camp. He told me the Ashlanders were the same as you and I. Different beliefs don't necessarily make people bad. We need to see if we can find out what happened here. I really want to help, but Nario won't hear of it. We don't get our hands dirty unless there's a writ attached. She's so fond of reminding me. We'll hang around and wait for you to find something before we move in.
Vea, I don't think this is a good idea. We're trying to keep you out of House Redrin hands, remember?
You're not my parent, Nario. I can take care of myself, even if the Mother of Blades doesn't think so.
Damn it, Vea. You know I hate that title.
Well, she does have 2 axes, so I suppose she's good. Alright, so search the camp, kill things while I am here. Like that thing. Alright. Okay, in this tent, huh? Alright. Loot. Let me loot first, I will talk to you after. I will take all of your food, don't mind me. barrel. Alright. Let's talk.
If I can smell you, Outlander, then you can be certain the Warclaws have picked up your scent. Leave now, and maybe you'll escape with a little flesh still clinging to your bones. House Redoran doesn't care. They marched in with their Warclaws and claimed the land. Anyone who tried to resist was imprisoned or sent to the mines. Me? I decided my life was more important than my tribe. You can't be more disgusted with that prospect than I am, but at least I'm still alive. And all I have to do is direct them to the best resources and show them where some of my people hide every now and then. A small price to pay. Ulron? You'd think he was some kind of saint the way he walked in and handed out supplies. He came back after his house threw him out. Never said why they exiled him. The wise woman might know where to find him. They have her in one of the yurts.
Okay. Any more things I can take? Oh yes. Ooh, more soul gems. That is brilliant. Lots of things. Heavy sack. Ooh, bunch of rough maple, huh? I'll take the butterfly too. Fetcher fly, well, butterfly, whatever. I'm going to take all of your things first and we'll talk after, okay? Ooh, you have a bow. Alright, I will have a bow. Okay, let's talk.
If I'd realized how popular this camp was going to be with Outlanders, I would have moved the tribe ages ago. You don't appear to be one of the heretical invaders, but looks can be deceiving. What do you seek, stranger?
Don't mind the bear, he just wants to cuddle, okay?
Ah, Ulron the Exile. He disgraced his family and lost his status, but remained true to his heart. Ulron is here. He tried to stand against the Redorans, just as they detained me within this yurt. I assume they dragged him off to the mine, along with most of the tribe who refused to let those tribunal dogs walk all over us. Or should I say tribunal cats in this instance. Be wary. The mine will be as protected as the camp, maybe even more so. It's a small hole in the ground, but it served us well until the Redorans and their Warclaws arrived. Now they toss my people aside and lock the door. Warclaw Irgazar carries the key, but there is a spare in the supply yurt. Get the key to the mine from either the Warclaw's commander or the supply yurt, whichever suits your needs. Perhaps you'll find what you seek within Kudanot's depths. To keep the head and the body separate. As long as I'm here, I can't offer my people hope or advice, and I certainly can't compel them to rebel against these invaders. I have no doubt. However, my place remains with my people, at least for now. The Warclaws have treated me well so far. They believe I can make their tails fall off if I so choose. Who am I to dissuade such creatures from their beliefs?
Khajiit's family died when the plague spread through centuries.
Okay, so now I need a key. To, I assume, this place? Yes. How do you like my burr? I dodged that. Okay, so basically we need to get into the...
Gold may be the root of evil. We all need it.
Okay, got the spellcaster out of the way first. for shield. Awesome stuff. Right. Fish! Mine key, alright. Let's take that. Grape basket and some bread. Poultry. Awesome stuff. Now I have a mine key. Let's go in the mine! Kill the phantom too on the way. Because guts. There we go. Come on, my burr friend, we're into the mine. I need a name for the burr.
The captain called them traitors and savages. Said the good roasting was more than they deserved.
Loot. I do believe guts are for fishing, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm just looting them anyway. Because I can. Oh, barrels.
Intruders! War claws! Attack!
Oh, that was some kind of a boss guy. Alright. Interesting. What? There's a wall there which I cannot pass by? Or through? What the heck?
Intruders! War claws! Attack!
Okay, can I get through here now? Okay, that was strange. Invisible walls and shit.
Down here! Come on! What the hell?
Veya, stay back. You don't need to see this.
Intruders!
What
War
happened
claws!
here?
Attack!
Oh gods! They murdered these poor Ashlanders! Oh no! Oran! Oran! Wake up, please! You can't be dead! You just can't!
Veya shouldn't have had to see this. Even I'm finding it hard to believe that the mercenaries would slaughter these Ashlanders for no reason. Not to mention the son of a house councillor. Doesn't make any sense. I suppose anything could happen in the heat of the moment. But to kill a Redrun? Even an exiled one? That's presumptuous even for the war clause. I wonder if Eris knows about this. I'm not sure how Veya's going to get her answers now. I've seen these before. They use them in Eastmarch to record and send important messages. They're expensive and as rare as a sober Nord, but Oron was always attracted to the contrivances of other cultures. Shall we see what it has to say?
If you're listening to my voice, know that my time is short, and what I have to say is important.
Brother, is that you?
Everything that happened was a deliberate act to discredit me. I need to report the events so my sister can learn the truth about her brother. You have to understand, I don't share my house's hatred and distrust of Ashlanders. So, during my normal patrol, when I heard that Ashlanders had come to Bosmer and were causing trouble, I was dubious to say the least. I arrived to find one of my soldiers arguing with the Ashlanders. He spat at them, called them savages. When one of the Ashlanders objected, my soldier drew his sword. Before I could intervene, my soldier's blade struck him down. I ordered the soldier to stand down, but he ignored me and stepped toward the second Ashlander. I killed my own soldier. I had to. Before I knew it, I was dragged before the Redoran Council and exiled. I never even got to say farewell to my sister. I believe I was set up for this fall, but I don't know by who. I came to this camp for shelter, but House Redoran's reach grows ever longer. Now Captain Briven's here. I'm going to talk to them, just in case I made this stone for my sister Vea.
Oran! Damn it! What am I supposed to do now? Oran's not supposed to be dead. That wasn't the way this was supposed to end. What am I gonna do now? Damn Oran for leaving me that damn message! And damn him for dying on me! Gods, I miss my brother. I still don't understand. Oran said someone set him up to fall. Who would do such a thing? And why would they do it? Oran never wanted to hurt anyone. So that's why they exiled him? That's why they killed him? He was too damn good? That's the problem? We've got to find out who did all this. They won't get away with this. I won't allow it. Oh, I'll find them all right. And when I do, they'll pay for what happened to Oran. I swear by Mafala's sacred web and the first blood my blade ever tasted, I'm going to avenge my brother.
Good girl. Good girl.
I agree with Ulran's assessment. Certainly sounds like someone led him into a situation guaranteed to make him fail. I can't believe he put this burden on Vea, though. What was Ulran thinking? I didn't say that. Just not sure how to proceed. We're entering dangerous waters here, going up against House Redoran, and we don't even have a writ to protect us. I'm going to take Vea and head back to our safe house in Balmora. They found our cave, but the abandoned basement is still secure. After that, I'm not sure. The Morag Tong has rules. If I break them, I'll have to deal with the consequences. We can't just kill with wild abandon. We follow a code. We only execute those whose names appear on sanctioned writs. If we kill respectable citizens without a writ, that's just murder. So, without proof and a proper writ, my hands are tied. You do that, but be careful. We're not sure who in the House Redoran is involved, and I'd rather not see you wind up like these poor Ashlanders. Vea and I still need your help to get to the bottom of all of this. We'll see you in Balmora, Hera.
Okay, so no loot. I need to talk to the counselor. Can I just teleport out of here? Make the trip a little bit shorter, eh? Aside of a loading screen, obviously, because those things happen. Get on our faces and all that cool stuff. Okay, this loading screen is now taking forever for some reason. What is happening here? Okay, we're done. Okay, that was strange. Alright, so where am I going? In this building over here. Okay.
House
Got it!
Company still keep slaves?
How else do those lazy mages accomplish anything?
But what about the pact?
So basically assume that I will be attacked the moment I tell the counselor. Probably a very safe assumption to make, eh? No, wrong side again. Can I bring my bear? Well, never mind. I'll bring my bear.
May I be of service?
And so the Outlander returns, as we discussed in the swamp. I expected you to return with Vea, or present me with a time and place for us to meet. Tell me, Outlander, which is it to be? Complication? What kind of complication? I ordered my soldiers to stand down and let you do things your way. But instead of results, you bring me excuses. No, that's not possible. My son was banished, ordered to leave Vardenfell and never return. Why would he disobey me and go to those savages? Vea was with you? And you left her out there? By the three, everything is unraveling no matter how hard I try to maintain control. I need you to do something else for me, if you would, Outlander. Tell my daughter I'm sorry. Tell her she needs to stay away until I can calm things down. I don't want to see anything happen to her. Promise me. And take this. Consider it payment for your efforts thus far. If you'll excuse me, I need some time to consider everything you've told me. Once I determine the best way to proceed, I'll contact you. In the meantime, make sure Vea stays away from Balmora and House Redoran. It was never meant to be an attack. I sent Captain Briven to clear land that already belonged to House Redoran. The Ashlanders were given an opportunity to depart. The situation didn't have to turn violent. Those damn savages should have just left. House Redoran has been slowly expanding in that direction for years. We claimed that area almost a year ago, but we were forced to temporarily abandon it when a massive ash storm hit. Before we could return, the Ashlanders moved in. Redoran depends on that land for hunting and resources. The Ashlanders are like a plague of insects. They sweep into an area, take everything, and move on. We couldn't allow them to do that here. So, I sent Captain Briven to convince them otherwise. The captain serves House Redoran with honor and dedication. He's out doing his job. If Briven had anything to do with my son's death, he would have reported it to me. He'd have no reason to keep such news from me and the other counselors. I'll speak to Briven when he returns. But understand, the captain operated under my orders. He's an exemplary soldier and an upstanding member of the House. Like me, everything he does is for the betterment of House Redoran.
Basically saying that if he thinks the House Redoran is better off without your son, then he just kills off your son, and that is for the betterment of House Redoran. From his point of view. Because everything is, you know, dependent on point of view, obviously. That's how the world works.
Outlander, over here!
Okay, you again.
Now you told me what you found in the Ashlander mine. I can't imagine what Vea must be going through right now, but she shouldn't be alone. That's why I came looking for you. Nayu has responsibilities to tend to. Morag Tong responsibilities. Understand? She left me to keep Vea company, but I'm not very good at spouting words of comfort and solace. Unless I can kill something, I'm very good at that.
Apparently you are also a very good messenger boy.
You do understand. And now you implied you're as dense as the ash storms coming off Red Mountain. Good to know even the Mother of Blades can be wrong. Vea's upset, and not just about her brother. She wanted to go with Nayu. One other thing. Nayu's job concerns House Redoran. That's why she didn't want Vea to accompany her on this one. Vea's grief-stricken, angry, and ready to lash out at anyone and anything, so keep your head low and try not to upset her. I have experience getting on a lot of people's bad sides. Women, especially, find me exasperating. Irresistible, but exasperating. It's a gift. Something about who Na Yu's target is. Thinks the target may know something about what happened to her brother. Look, I'm not even sure how Veya found out who Na Yu's target is, and I don't want to know. Just go and talk to her, please. Carefully, and with your hands empty and clearly visible. She's in the safe house beneath Balmora, or at least that's where I left her. But I didn't lock the door, so I suppose she could be anywhere by now. I suggest you hurry and get down there.
I bet she isn't there once I get there, huh? Do I want to find the captain of the guard first? Do I even have a quest pointing me to the captain of the guard? No, I don't. Well, I do believe I'm going to call it an episode right here. I'm gonna go and empty my inventory and swap around the bows and things like that. And I will see you folks in the next one with more Elder Scrolls Online. Thank you very much for watching.